Hoje viemos dar um saltinho a Kirkfield, Ontário, para conhecermos um tesourinho português que tem conquistado enorme sucesso com a comunidade local e não só. Falamos de Becky Joe's Vovo Country Fried Dough, um local especializado em malaçadas, sobremesas e diversos sabores lusitanos que prometem deixá-los com água na boca. Tivemos o enorme prazer de conhecer Dianne Lopes, a proprietária deste estabelecimento, que explica a importância desta cidade modesta para si e a sua família.
Meu mãe e meu pai. I was actually a weekend cottage kid, and Kirkfield has been a staple of our family's lives. I chose Kirkfield because it's always been a cute little small town, always embedded in my heart. That's one of the reasons why my dad purchased a land up here, was to ensure that the grassroots that they grew up from, that he was still able to instill that same culture and not miss out what he from his hometown. And growing up with my family, we went to the festas, we went everywhere, and that's what they tried to do and instill it in my brother and myself, to carry on the Portuguese tradition here in Canada.
Dianne decidiu começar o seu próprio negócio para provar à sua filha de que com dedicação e trabalho nada é impossível, e inspirada por memórias da sua família reunida em torno de comida deliciosa, não fossem portugueses, não é? Querendo transmitir esse mesmo sentimento aos seus clientes.
I've always wanted to do something with malasadas. I knew there was something there. I decided to do the shop for my daughter, and that's where the name came from, is Becky Joe's. So Becky Joe's, my motivation was her. Food is always what brought people together, and that's been always my mantra as well. Hence the reason why I've decided to open up a Becky Joe's, is because food does bring people together, and that's what our family life was all about.
A Becky Joe's Vovo Country Fried Dough conseguiu introduzir sabores e influências portuguesas a receitas e sobremesas adoradas pelos canadianos, conseguindo elevá-las a um novo patamar e deliciando a golosice dos seus clientes.
My description of the malasadas is the marriage of the beaver tail and the funnel cake. And that's how I best describe our product, because you get the goodness of equal of both. And it's very comparable. So when you resonate to a funnel cake and or a beaver tail and marry them, that's where you get the malasada. I believe in the Costco mentality. You got to try it before you buy it. So every single one of our customers, if they haven't been in here, they do walk out with a taste of our product. And the non-Portuguese, I will say this. Portugal, we're very well received. Every item that you see in here in our shop is based from the traditions of the Portuguese roots. Every person that walks in through the door has some story of Portugal, and it's an incredible journey, and that makes me extremely proud.
O segredo do sucesso da Becky Joe's Vovo Country Fried Dough tem sido não só a qualidade da sua comida, mas também o apoio e união da comunidade local, que tem promovido as suas delícias e crescendo cada vez mais a sua clientela.
Number one product is our malasadas, yours, the minis. Actually, our minis are our most popular item. Our second item is our dough dogs. A dough dog is better than a corn dog. So we have our corn dogs all at the country fairs. I've created the Portuguese version. It's called the dough dog. Think of a malaçada dog. So it's all beef, 100% all beef hot dog. We wrap our dough around it and we deep fry it to golden perfection. Absolutely delicious, and that's our second selling item. We wrap almost everything. So think of all of your chocolate bars, your cookies. So we deep fry Oreo cookies, we deep fry cookie dough, Snickers, Aero, O. Henry, Mars bars, another fan favorite. That's what we deep fry. We're actually introducing this year what we call a deep fried dough burger. So we're gonna have a hamburger. We'll wrap our dough around the hamburger, and then we deep fry it, bring it on out, and enjoy. I'm a big foodie myself. I have a passion for great food, and what made me throw the spin is being Canadian. I put a North American spin to a traditional item that everything that it's in my shop is already created. What I've done is replace what it is currently. So if you look at a cheesecake, I make cheesecakes infused with malasadas inside of it. I make our Oh My fried dough pies, which is very similar to a cinnamon bun pie. So the uniqueness already came from the already created products. I just put the Portuguese spin to it and replace whatever it was with the malaçada. We make everything fresh, and all of our ingredients are of high quality. We actually change our oil every single day. So every given weekend, we probably make anywhere from 1,000 Plus, it all depends on the weekend as well. And do know every single one is made by hand. Once we came up here, since week one, it's been nothing but a ripple effect. We still get new customers coming in today saying we've heard such great news. So how I've become successful up here is all about the community. Everything around, I've got my prestige de nachos, I've got my food. You still see little knickknacks around the shop as well. We have the infamous Portuguese rooster listed in our shop as well. You need to find it. But it's the little pieces that resonate with myself that I've brought in here, and hopefully when people do walk in here, they do get to capture those little moments and capture them through the conversations as well. I would love to encourage people to continue to go on out, go for the beautiful drives, enjoy nature, and while enjoying some good food too. So that's the most resonating memory that I have of Becky Jo's, was opening up the brick and mortar. Oh my God, it was incredible. Dreams do come true in that moment when it was just like, oh my God, I did this. And now what? It's just like, now I'm like, how do I keep it going? So putting that key and opening up that door and having my first customer walk in, and I still remember who it is, it was an incredible moment. And since then, it's been an incredible journey since.